Thors Thunder Thoughts. Your thoughts are your most powerful asset that you have, that you can utilize on an every single day basis. I created this podcast to help you weaponize those thoughts and level them up. What is happening, Viking crew? How pumped are you today? I am fired up. I am energized. I hope you are as well. And I hope you're just ready to rock this day, rock this week, rock this month, make it the best one of your freaking life. That's what I really, really hope for you, because that's what I hope for everyone every single day. And one of the ways that you can make that happen for me is if you can do the most blessed thing that I could possibly ever ask somebody to do, is if you could share this podcast with somebody. If you know that you're getting some great information and this is really helping you rise up and give you the perspective in life that you really need, then I know somebody in your group also needs it. And that's one of the best gifts that I can get on a daily, is when people share the podcasts and information and books that they're reading and listening to that's really helping them rise up. That is one of the things that I find the most biggest blessings. And I love discussing stuff like this. So great conversation pieces at the same time. So send this to somebody that you know needs to hear this. But anyways, what I wanted to go on and on about today, because that's what I do. I go on and on about things, right? But what I would really like to hammer down on today is outsourcing your happiness. And we do this so often, and we're taught on this at early ages. And we're not taught to find the happiness from within us or the abundance from within our own selves. We're taught to, your parents bring you happiness, your parents bring you that protection. Look to others to give you what you need, and not look directly in at yourself and you have everything you need. And the only way to be truly happy is to be that way, to be happy with yourself. And I hear this so often with friends or friends of friends or people within our culture. It's just like, I'll use a really easy example. It's like, I can't be alone. I need someone so I can be happy. And what's happening there is you're putting all your power into somebody else. Somebody else is the only one that can bring you happiness. And that is such a misfortune on yourself. And a misfortune onto somebody else, because that means their job has to be every day to bring you happiness. Now, I have an amazing marriage, I have an amazing wife, and I'm super blessed that way. And she brings me happiness almost on an every single day basis. So, we all have our rough days, right? We're human. With that being said, me, especially starting out on my entrepreneurial journey, I used to put all my faith in her and all my ability to be happy, to rise up, to feel accomplished in her. And if she was having an off day and I came to her, I'd be like, babe, look at all the stuff I just did. And she wasn't like jumping for joy, grab out her pom-poms and cheer me on. Well, I couldn't be happy either. And I mean, that was just so unfair to her. And we're told so often, it's like, we need other people. We need other people's reassurances. We need other people to tell us how we feel and if this is good enough. And in the end of the day, it's not about them. They have their own dreams. They have their own standards. They have their own well-being, all of those kind of things. And that is theirs. But are you looking to live their life or your own life? In the end of the day, I have totally different dreams than my wife does. And I'm glad that we do. I mean, we work on it together, and I am her number one fan, and she is my number one fan. And I could not be more blessed to have somebody that does cheer me on. But in the end of the day, if I removed her from the equation, I would be just as successful, just as impactful on an every single day basis, because I know that I don't need anyone else's opinions to make me happy, feel accomplished, or any of those things. And for you have to ask yourself, where is the power for that within you? Are you the one that makes you feel like you're accomplished? Do you need other people to tell you that you're doing good, get that pat on the back and the pat on the head, good on you? Or can you say that yourself? Because like I said, when I got into this journey, I needed it for my wife. And that was so unfair to her. And I mightily struggled because of that. because I didn't love myself and I didn't love what I was doing enough and appreciate what I was doing, and I wasn't strong enough at that moment in time. And that's essentially what you have to be as well. You have to be strong enough in your own beliefs and your own dreams and your own goals and your own actions. And if you're not doing good enough and you're like, Mark, this just isn't good enough, then cool. You're the only one that can change that. But giving the power to other people, outsourcing the power and control of your life, will never make you happy, healthy, and wealthy. You have to be the one that owns that. That is that CEO life. So stop outsourcing that power. Stop outsourcing your happiness. Stop outsourcing all of that in your life. And just own it yourself. It will make you feel 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better. You don't need anybody else. You just need you and a clear mind. And take that to the bank, baby. Anyways, guys, that's the rant of the day. That's all I had to say. But I will see you tomorrow. Much love.